doing an awesome job with his piercing leg to clean up and poke, and then Caston can use his force pulse to clean up the waves also. So it was a good idea by Purple Team to just go ahead and back off that tower because they weren't going to make very much progress off of that.
Hey, Lethal Pandas. Nice to see you here. Now, there's wards everywhere. Even though Blue's doing a really good job with wards, Purple's also doing a really good job being very offensive with their wards. You can tell which side is being offensive and defensive because of the ward placement, as long as they're following standard, procedure. And there's wards all over Trendsetters. Got an assaulted battery going down on Cho'Gath. And then she backs out immediately. Lee Sin goes to do some damage and hits Sivir. Barrier goes down and keeps Sivir up. Crescendo lays down on all three of them. We're going to have Vi go down from the Kassadin, but they're going to back out because Cho'Gath is pretty low. Most likely going to push right back on this tower because there's nobody there to help except for we have Jax and Annie on the side. But we have lots of minions and lots of champions coming in. They're going to take this tower and even up this gold right here. Watch it. There it is. Boom.
Man, I've been talking about this Cho'Gath all game. I've really got to give it to him. He's doing such a great job using that crowd control at the perfect moments, catching people, and he's just standing in the front, not letting anything get through. Doing a great job on Cho'Gath. Very good play by Superman Kraken.
He's doing what Cho'Gath should do is, be on top of your team in front so that, they have to target him. He's just this big, massive, hit me target. That'd be funny to give him a bullseye on top of his head or something.
Just a fatty.
Yeah, just
fatty
a big old bullseye. I like it. It's good stuff. So let's see who has all the buffs now. We have red on Lucian, which is good. We have no blue. It looks like blue is down for now. Dragon's going to come up in a minute and a half. And the next portion of fighting, because we're so close in kills and CS and gold and everything, they're going to try to get either the next tower or they're going to push lanes out. It looks like they're trying to ward up for Dragon. And they really want to get that gold and deward, but they want to get that gold up so they can have an advantage to be able to push these lanes and push the towers out.
Absolutely. And they're doing a good job of just keeping track of that Dragon timer. They know it's going to be up in a minute, so they're going to go ahead and prepare for that. And the gold lead right now is barely at 2K, and that's really just that single tower lead that Purple has on top of Blue.
Yep, and it looks like they're really trying to stay away from this Cho'Gath because look at him. He's just in there. He doesn't even care. He's like a honey badger right now.
There goes Annie getting popped up by the Rupture, taking in a lot of damage from Cho'Gath, and he's just going to turn around and walk away from that without a care. And Leona, she's getting a little antsy there. I can tell that she wants to drop that Solar Flare, but she decides not to. And in top lane, we got Cassie pushing Jax off of that tower, because Jax is just up there split pushing, and really no one can do anything about it except probably Cho'Gath.
So we have the it's nice someone is using the sensing ward or the sensing trinket. What's it called? Sensing or greater lens. Okay, is it called sensing lens before it's greater? I think so. Yeah, sensing lens.
So. That sounds right.
Yeah. Using it, I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to pick that up. I've been just picking up the ward one, but I like the lens better at this point for late game. Oh, check this out! We got Jax jumping in on that Kassadin. He's not gonna be able to get out. Gets taken out by the Solar Flare.
Not the Lunar Flare, the Solar Flare.
Yes, Lunar Flares would be scary. That would be bad news for astronomy, I think, and or us. And check them out. They're sitting up on Baron right now. They're actually going to go for it.
Man, Purple's doing a great job utilizing the power of those greater lenses, clearing out all the wards. Blue team doesn't even have any vision because they've done such a good job clearing them out. But here goes Cho'Gath just walking in there, not a care, bites the crap out of Vi, but Vi turns around, assault and batter on Lee Sin. Lee Sin ends up dropping, and now Cho'Gath is doing his best just to bide the time for Purple team. And now, with two people down, I don't know if that was a good idea to try and stop that Baron all alone like that.
Well, they are going to be able to get this Baron. Now, Team Reverie taking up that Baron pushes their gold count all the way up to 5k, or 5k, real close, like 4.9k. But they're going to go in on him. Caston decides to go in and try to take out this Annie. This is the culling through all the trees. Might take him from the Ignite. Oh, saved by.
Oh man!
that was pretty good.
How many times has Andy gotten away with just a sliver of health this round? I feel like all day.
Yasin is so deep, gets attacked. Crescendo goes down, tries to save, but not enough. Flash goes in to get out of there. Sony's gonna heal herself up and try to get out. Jack's punching her in those nails on the thing. What does he have? Like a nail on the board?
Pretty much.
And then Lucian doing damage on Sivir. They're going to turn around. Lee Sin goes in, gets attacked. Jack's going to back away from the Lee Sin. That was one hit away from dying. Probably a good move for him, to be honest.
Man, Lucian coming in with that damage. He's got Bloodthirster and Last Whisper.
Ah, he went Last Whisper with it instead of the Infinity Edge.
Yeah, so that's allowing him just to penetrate any type of armor that Purple Team has, and it's really showing because he's doing so much damage, and now it looks like he's going to just go ahead and pick up the solo dragon for his team.
Yep, he's just going to take it. Oh, there we go. Cho'Gath's going to come in and just eat it, probably. Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Nope, he's going to back away.
Oh,
His feast is down.
You know, as much as I love Battlecast Cho'Gath, I really, really love Gentleman Cho'Gath. I think everyone needs a Gentleman skin.
Excuse me. I think that Gentleman Cho'Gath is great, and I have him, but I like Loch Ness better, just because I have like this thing. I really like Loch Ness Monster, and I wish it was real.
You mean Nessie?
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. I love unicorns too. I love everything. Anything fictional, I love it.
Is Yasashii coming in quiet? I can help that out. I thought he sounded pretty good, but...
Am I better?
Real.
I'm real. And in mid lane, we got Purple Team pushing down this tower with the help of their Baron. Jax jumps in on Sona. There goes Assault and Battery. Sivir picks up the kill on Sona. Tibbers goes down, and they're just going to keep pressuring this mid tower now. Casson goes in there. He wants to pick up a kill, but he doesn't have the damage to him. Cho'Gath is now in, and he's trying to land as much crowd control as possible. Jax coming on around the side, and Casson Rift walks in there, going a little too far, forced to flash around that wall.
Cho'Gath's going to back off, but he has the GA, so he's able to stay in there if we have enough damage, but he's afraid to go in there and then just have 4 people with Baron on top of his face. The HP 5 that's happening right now, Lucian just taking the damage from Sivir, needs to be very careful. They have the availability. Baron buff is just very strong on being able to help out, getting your life back, and look at her health. They're just come back up.
It's like they didn't even fight. They hardly took any damage really because of the help of that Baron buff, just regenning everything. Just check them out. Look at this. They don't even care. They took a tower and had a little skirmish, took down someone. Man, Baron buff doing it right.
Zona getting hit by everybody. Misses the Zenith Blade. Oh wow, good zone. Good zone by Culling from Lucian. That was good.
Casson is getting a little trigger happy here. He really wants to try sniping the kill, but he can't do so at such low health. And Purple Team's going to rotate down to the spot lane, and they're going to look to take this away from the Blue Team now.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna go ahead and take it. They do not have the amount of damage, and then Jax is also pushing on top lane. The split pushing from Jax right now is really intelligent. Lucian goes in and flashes out of that. That lunar solar flare. Cassidy goes in to try to take out Leona really fast, but she has way too much defenses, and Annie does some damage to him. He riffs walk out, and then Sivir gets taken out by Lee Sin, takes the damage. We have Leona backing off because she's really low. Lucian's going to go ahead and take it. Leona right down. He's just doing all the damage here, getting all the kills. About to get a triple right there. Triple kill from Lucian. Jax taking out this top lane, so that fight was really good, but they just lost 2 towers in the process.
Absolutely, you're 100% correct. That was a very great fight, but that was also partially because of the 4v5 in favor of Blue Team, and Jax just knocking away that tower. Now he's gonna try sneaking this blue buff away from Casson. Casson spots him out, and he's gonna try slowing him down, and there's Lee Sin to give him a little backup, and Jax just uses that trinket and hops over the wall.
that's the way the trinket works. It's the slippery, happy trinket time. That's the name I'm going to call this from now on. Slippery, happy trinket time. Yes, Leona ult is very good. I still can't see your name. Vixalis. I would love it if you could change your name color so that I could read it, because it's very piercing on my eyeballs.
Yeah. Unfortunately, those colors are assigned automatically by Twitch.
Well, Twitch is fired. You can't change your name color, really?
Nope. It's whenever you just log into the chat. It'll be different for whatever chat you're in, really.
Yeah.
What? I can't. I always get a different. Oh, you know what? I'm a scrub. I'm a noob.
Thanks, Vixalis. That was awesome. And yes, the Lucian did get stunned from as he decided to go backwards. The thing is right after that, he decided to flash out because he thought that people were going to come in. Oh my goodness. You guys are killing me with this name change.
You're absolutely right. I have low Twitch elo.
Yeah.
This shows how much I use my Twitch chat. Don't expose me. I'm sorry.
My eyeballs are pierced. We have Baron coming up in 10 seconds, and Annie's gonna go pick up this blue. Maybe not Annie. Maybe nope. Yep, Annie's gonna pick it up. So you're gonna start seeing what we call the Baron dance. If you could see me on camera, I'm actually dancing because that's what I do. Dance. The new win. Say my name. Say my name.
I apologize. I'm having fun with these color changes now. Today I learned you can change your color on Twitch. This is more fun than the match we're watching right now. I mean,
oh my
not
god!
really.
Look at this, Yasashii. You're so racist.
What? And here comes Purple Team just snagging that Baron. Blue
No, they're supposed to do a Baron dance.
Nope.
Trendsetters, go in there quickly. He has half left. I know you can't hear me because it's 3 minutes late, but go in there. Oh, no.
No vision on that Baron, and man, a free Baron pickup for Team Reverie. They're looking very strong right now. The gold lead is pretty high right now. We're looking at an 8k gold lead.
5v1 on Cho'Gath. He gets taken down by the Annie support. Or I mean Annie mid.
Wow. We're just so used to seeing the Annie support. It's different to see an Annie mid now.
Yeah, look at this. Wow, Sivir and Lucian are just CSing the heck out. Wow, I didn't even see Jax. 261. Dang, Jax, you did a good job up there. So here we go. We have one inhibitor down, and they're going to back off. And they're most likely going to walk around. Jax just jumps over the wall. They're going to walk around and do a little bit of damage to Kassadin just for giggles, and then walk away. Literally, Annie giggled. Yeah, oh. Dean. Choke at 1v5. What a noob. Just knock them all up and then flash out.
There goes Lena getting caught out there a little too far, but man, look how tanky she is. And that's the preseason change coming into play right there, because she has a Spirit Visage and a Sunfire Cape. A support has both those items, yes. And she's been doing a great job keeping up with warding. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the golden revenue changes for preseason 4.
Cho'Gath's going to go in there again, 1v5, but everything's going to come in here. We do have Crescendo up right now, so she can do that, but the Solar Flare is going to slow them down. Sivir's being hurt by Cho'Gath. They're pushing her out as hard as possible. She goes in, does go in with the Crescendo. 4 people get picked up, Silver doing damage, and Kassadin just takes a Sivir out really heavily. Annie, they're going to go ahead and chase Kassadin because he's really low, but Lucian is on the back end getting healed. They're going to back out. That was only that was 1 for 2. Excuse me.
Man, Lucian doing a great job just staying in the back, laying in bullets as much as he can, but unfortunately that wasn't enough for his team, and they do come out at a disadvantage. Kassadin barely made it away from that one too. Man, and just turrets dropping, and they're going to get a second inhibitor for Team Reverie now.
Yep, and the Solar Lunar Flare was just amazing there. Hashtag Solar Lunar Flare. Dragon Ball Z. Yep.
We got Krillin up in here.
Yes, exactly. And so now, talking about what needs to happen at this point, they're down, excuse me, Trendsetters. Yeah, Trendsetters down 12 12k right now. That's a lot of gold. Like I like to say, BF swords abounds at that point. 12k, that's a lot. You could fill up 2 people's BF swords list there. And I'm not sure how they're going to be able to get this one back because Baron and Dragon are both down, so they're not going to be able to get any gold up there and get the team fight Baron dynamic happening so they can push back. They're going to have to just defend and turtle and wait until actually a team fight comes up. Choose their people wisely. Do not ult all on Leona. They need to be pushing on their marksman, and like Sivir needs to be down as quickly as possible. She's just wrecking people.
Very true, very true. She's just throwing those boomerangs at people in that pretty little pack skin she has. And Cho'Gath, he early on he had a very effective early and mid game, but now that late game builds have been reached, his damage has dwindled off a lot. And honestly, he doesn't have any cooldown reduction, so all his crowd control is coming out. He's landing all his crowd control very well, but it's taking too long for it to come back up. So his effectiveness in team fights has severely dropped because of the late game builds.
Yeah, Team Reverie is pushing in on this bottom tower. They really want to take this next inhibitor, but we have everybody lined up. They're waiting for it. As the problem with what we see here, I'm going to go up and look at this. We have face smashers coming in, right? Face smasher, at least. They're going to have to decide: help out their towers or save their inhibitor tower.
It's a hard decision. They need a bust move right now before everything just comes crumbling down on them. And Cassin's gonna go ahead and go mid and do his best to clear it out, but here comes that next wave.
A little bit of music for this fight.
And their inhibitor is actually about to
Here comes the fight. Radowin's goes down from Cho'Gath. He goes in, and Lee Sin gets a lot of damage taken away. Assault and Battery goes down on Lucian.
Oh man!
And he goes down from Cassidy. Cassidy tries to back off a bit. He's going to save himself from them being poked onto him. Jack's going to take down Cho'Gath. Crescendo's already been used. Sonya gets out with her, she has a shield on from Lee Sin, Safeguard. Jack's going to push in on Lucian, push him down really hard. That's...
Whoa! Lucian disappeared off of the map!
Yeah, he got knocked back to 1920. He's now going to be called Cable in all of our comics.
Wow. He literally got knocked out of that match. All of a sudden, he went from half to zero.
This is exactly what I was talking about. They needed to take down this Sivir, and instead of taking out Sivir, they went for Vi, and then also Jax, which are 2 of the tankier folks, as opposed to trying to go for anti-pack. Sivir, Solar Lunar Flare.
Yep, and that's going to be a victory to Team Reverie. They're going to go ahead and pick up that win right there. And I've got to give it to Jax. Even though he had a tough time laning against Cho'Gath in the early to mid game, his effectiveness came through. He picked up the Trinity Force and the Blade of the Rune King, and that allowed him to just jump in there and ruin everyone's face on Trendsetters. So good job by Jax for coming back into that.
That was really good. Jax being able to get as much CS as possible to get back in that, and he really did CS the heck out of everything, and great job by Annie too. I have to say, MVP that game. Let's see. Who was it?
Honestly, it's really hard to say because all of them did such a great job playing their role. I mean, Sivir was a great AD carry in the late game. You know, they had their trades back and forth in bot lane. Annie did an awesome job mid. It was just all over the place.
I'm gonna go with Gunbay. I think the new win on that game.
Okay. Well, if we're just gonna give credit to people who don't deserve it, get out of here. V Nayujin.
Why is your picture so huge right now?
Because I'm beautiful, man.
What is going on? Here we go.
Yeah, I can zoom out.
Yeah, no. Wow, look at that zooming ability.
I have high-tech webcam stuff. I can zoom in and zoom out at will without touching anything. Zoom out, and zoom in. Unfortunately, when I zoom out, my volume gets quieter too, so I need to stay zoomed in because, you know, the mic.
That's fine. You're good. I turned you up so now you can hear us.
Awesome.
There we go. Go ahead and get Yasashii in there. Yasashii, accept.
Yeah. Oh, I need to do that. My low Twitch elo, not knowing about the color changes. Go figure.
Yeah.
I'm so excited that I know that now because everyone should just do bright green. I mean, really, that's
Yasashii,
the best. Yeah,
stop it.
I wanna.
No. Ah,
Everyone, bright green,
don't do that.
bright green, bright green, bright. Well, I guess that's more of a minty fresh green, minty fresh green. Ah, they're coming in. They're coming in. The minty fresh green. You know who's gonna win this game? Not TK Gaming.
Oh.
Shots fired. I think we're ready.
Yeah. Do you want like a 1 minute, or are you good?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm good.
You good?
I'm fresh. I'm
Okay.
fresh if you're fresh. I'm minty fresh on Twitch chat. Don't talk to me, Nyujin. That's your name, by the way. I'm never gonna. We're not gonna pronounce it properly because I'm apparently racist. So it's gonna stay Nyujin the whole time I know you. You're the only Vietnamese person with the real last name Nyujin now.
This poor. Go back to Vietnam. He's not only immigrant, but he's also racist.
Apparently, I'm racist against
Yep.
my own people.
Yep.
I got off that boat and I was just like, "Screw you all! I don't want to go back." That's what it was like. But no, Vietnamese pride. Real talk.
Real talk.
Real talk.
That
But now we're in champ select and the bands are going down, changing the subject because it got awkward.
What's your last name? Vu.
Actually, it is 2 letters. You're close. It is not Vu. Everyone's seen it on Skype. I know
It's-
Tito Mosquito knows my last name because I think he saved it. I don't know.
It's pretty
Where
close.
are you, Tito?
Tito Mosquito.
We got Og over here calling out the Miller. Don't think my last name is Miller. Oh man, Captain Pudgy, if you lock in Soraka, my heart will go on for you. I'm pretty excited. Zog. Let's get a little background music going for this champ select. I like that I'm off center. No one wants your music.
I'll fix your thing here. Ready?
Don't worry. I'll get really small eventually. My superpowers are gonna kick in, and it'll magically.
I fixed it.
I look fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know why it's being weird. It's just picking up half of your Skype picture.
So here we go. Nyujin. That's just really fun to say. Nyujin is letting me pick his champ. What lane? What position? What role do you play?
Waiting for an answer.
He plays AD carry.
What's AD carry? Isn't there like a marksman now? Isn't that?
I don't know. Well, we're gonna make him play Malzahar, AD carry.
Okay. Troll.
That's right, marksman.
I saw an AD mouse play top, and it was really annoying.
Yeah, it's because his little minion, his voidling, gets that additional attack damage. So it's pretty hilarious. Oh man, and we got purple team over here going all out. They got the Olaf pick and the Shyvana pick. And we saw that combination earlier today, I believe. We had the Shyvana jungle and the Olaf top. Very strong. Alright, Niagen.
Alright.
There
it is.
I put you up to the test. Can you follow through?
Yeah, what? Gonna do some dancing. Oh yeah.
Salzy, do you want me to change his pick? Do you want me to pick someone real for him? I'm gonna go with...
Lucian.
No, Lucian's already been picked.
All for one, Lucian.
I want to see Quinn. Do Quinn. I think Quinn would work really well against Lucian in lane. And then I think she can fare pretty well getting away from Shyvana.
Why are we giving tips to the players?
Well, they're asking me. Or you can just stick with Malzahar. I mean, it don't matter.
I would pick a marksman.
I'm trying to be helpful over here because my reputation with T-Gate Gaming is apparently down in the trash land.
It's not your fault that you're a racist immigrant. It's not...
Yasashii picked Quinn. Yeah, I do. I love me some Quinn. You should have picked Quinn. Yeah. Oh man, making my night happen. Redderick, we make dreams come true around these parts.
I do this for my fans. This is for you, Vu.
My last name's not even Vu. Where did that come from? Where are these lies coming from? Alright, so... Oh.
Yasashii Vu.
I'm smiling so much right now and my jaws actually hurt. My face muscles are flexing.
Da, 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 da. Look at that Shyvana. That's I'm very Olaf and Shyvana is very strong.
Yep, just being able to dive all day, and if Fiddles gets that fear off, man, that's gonna be trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Who, me? What? What happened? It's okay, Vu. I like you.
I'm glad. I'm glad. I think Cuddle Me Panda singing along. Dean. I think we encountered that last time. The name Dean. That's not Dean. That's Dean. He's playing Quinn. So, TK Gaming. We got Nazus, Vi, Soraka, Quinn, and Zed. I'm pretty pumped. And then for YetiBot, we got Olaf, Fiddlesticks. I hope he has Fiddle Me Timbered skin because I love it. Lucian, Ziggs, and Shyvana. Pretty exciting.
I like Ziggs, but I think it all depends on how the Ziggs is played because Zed can do a lot of damage to him, but that auto attack, the passive, oh my god.
Yeah, and Ziggs does a great job zoning out Zed with his range. Just do a fantastic job, and especially because of the recent quality of life changes that Riot made to Ziggs, with his satchel charge being more responsive and the mines letting him farm a little more easy. He's a very viable pick now.
Yes. I've always liked Ziggs. I picked him up right when he came out. I think he's a really fun champion. I think he's kind of I don't know, kind of unique, a little bit different than most ADCs because he has to really pay attention, the bouncing. And I think it's really cool with that, with this little change, the little blow up on whenever you choose.
Yeah, it feels really smooth. I absolutely love it. One of the teams that I want to make is a full-on crazy people team. And so far I have Ziggs in mid, And then I have Shaco in the jungle, and then Jinx marksman. Because they're all crazy kids.